Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope you're all doing good. Doing a quick video today using Inkscape, and I'm gonna base it around using the pen tool, how to basically copy images without using like the trace effect and be able to draw your own things just using this pen tool. Because I get a lot of people, I see a lot of people asking on like Facebook forums, Reddit, and things like that, and people messaging me on YouTube how to do certain things. So I thought I'll just try and do a quick video on how to use the pen tool, try and make it nice and easy to understand, and yeah, hopefully you can learn something from this, go off and be able to make your own designs with it. So I do prefer using Inkscape for the pen tool over like Photoshop or Illustrator or any other design package really. I just think it's the easiest one to use. It's so user friendly, and it's just easy to use from start to end. So let me just come in, and on Google I'm just going to get a picture of a tree. Now obviously it's just a standard black tree. You can just go path, trace bitmap, and you've got it. But let's say for example that you just wanted to draw this out. The trace wasn't working that well, so just going to go in and draw it. So all you do, you got your image there, and now we're just going to go to the draw Bezier cursor straight line tool, and I'll turn snapping on for everything. I just find it easier to do certain things with the pen tool. So I'm just going to start at the top. I'm just going to trace this shape out. This is like level 1 of using the pen tool. There we go. So it's as easy as that, just to do something very simple. Something with very straight lines, and obviously we can just fill that nice and easy. So I'd say like that's level 1 of using the pen tool. It's literally just clicking, and then you're just joining them up at the end. Okay, now we'll go on to something a little harder. Let's have a look if I can get another tree, but a bit more shape to it. So now let's just say, for example, you want to draw something like this. Again, we're going to use the Bezier cursor. So all we're going to use is this. Now with it, you can do one solid piece and you can separate them after, but we'll do each piece individually. So we do that part of the tree, that part, back part, and we'll do the branches. Now, how you can do this, you can obviously click, and you can click again and drag, and you'll create a curve. Now, what I find the easiest with Inkscape is just click, and don't worry about making the curves yet. We'll do that at the end. So I'm just going to roughly shape this in. I don't know what the back of the tree looks like, so we're just going to pop it like that. Okay, now we'll go in and we'll edit this now to make it look a bit better. So up here on the top left, you got edit paths by nodes. I'm going to click that, and we've already got this selected. So now you can click, let me zoom in for you. You click and you can drag, and you can get a better curve on that, and you can get a neater. Or alternatively, you can just select that node, and up here you've got auto smooth. Nice and easy. Doesn't work perfect every time, so see, we can just come in and tweak it there, and we'll do the same up here and there. I'll delete this node. Watch when I delete a node. So I've done some adjustments here. Now watch when I delete this node. There we go. And then I can make some more little adjustments there. With this, I'll bring this out. I'll delete that node. If you want to add another node in, you just double click, and you can get back in there with another node. Auto smooth that. We'll bring this down here. Actually, I'll delete that node. And I'll delete that node. Now it's just basically just clicking and dragging now just to get, you know, a better shape to it to match the actual image. I can auto smooth that one. I'll auto smooth that one as well, and that one. You can auto smooth obviously as many as you want at once. I should have just done them all at once really. So click on there, you can see the handles. So if I zoom into this, I've got a bit of a funky line there. if I click on that node, see these handles? I'm just going to bring them in. Because I got snap in turned on, it is just going to snap to the center. So now we can adjust down. I'm just going to delete this node over here because it's causing a little bit of a problem. I'll zoom back out. And again, it's all about just taking your time, going around the whole thing. I'll delete that one. Going around the whole image and just making sure you're happy with it. Okay, so I'll fill this with a dark green. I'll take the stroke off it. I can move this to one side for a moment. Okay, right. So we'll do this one next. Again, we can't really see what's going on there, but we'll just click. We'll just roughen it in. Just go to the top of the curve, bottom of the curve, and I think that'll do for that actually. Okay, so now we'll edit the path itself. Auto smooth him in there, and we'll bring that out just a little bit. That one up there, I'm going to delete that one. I'll auto smooth that. So see how basically using the auto smooth and then deleting certain nodes, it'll do so much for your path. Because to be honest with you, I'm probably deleting more than I'm editing. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'll bring that out a little bit. And now we will fill that with a slightly lighter color, and we'll take the stroke off. And we'll put that over that side. Now exactly the same for this piece. Again, like I said earlier, you can click and you can drag and get the shape that way. But when you do that, you'll notice it's already curved and it's a bit of a pain to try and get it just to work how you want. That's why I find this method of just roughing it out and going back in later. In the long run, it just makes it easier, see? We'll put them right in, push these out. I'll get rid of that one. Can't quite click on that for some reason. Let's get that one instead. Bring that one out. We'll delete that one. And lastly, this end piece. Now we'll delete that. Let's fill this in a lighter color. We'll take the stroke off. Zoom out. So we've got the back and those two pieces done. We'll do the tree now. Again, the exact same method. We can't see what's up here, so we'll just guess. And we'll just rough this in. I didn't want to click so many times there. I thought I was just ending the path, so I'm just delete that and that. And again, don't worry if you've drawn the path and it just looks horrible. Everything can be fixed. It's so easy just to manipulate these paths just to get exactly how you want it. And everything can be undone. Yeah, we'll just curve that one a little bit and probably get rid of that one. Curve that in there. Curve it in slightly here, and I can probably get rid of that as well. I'll auto smooth. Oh yeah, that was. Let me pop a node in there and then auto smooth that there. And then we can bring that to about there, just not have too much of a sharp edge there. Again, I'll auto smooth that one. Yeah, I'll auto smooth that one as well, actually. Should have just auto smooth all of them together. And then this last one, it'll probably pop out a bit too much, but we can bring him back in. And maybe I'll pop a node up here. Yep, I am happy with that. So again, we'll go into, oh, I didn't want to stroke, I wanted to fill it. Now let's put it all together. So that goes there, this one goes to the back. This one will go there, and this one will go there. Probably going to want to bring this tree down a couple. So basically what I did there, I just moved it down. So how it works when you're doing designs like this is you'll have, obviously everything will be into different layers. Like this. So at the moment, the tree here is on the very top layer, which would be that one. And then you've got that one, which would be the second layer. The tree there, third, and obviously that one would be on the back. But what I'm doing, I've brought this tree down, so I'm pressing page down on the keyboard, and I'll just bring it down to there. So I do it now, page down, there we go. Right, so that one's a bit more complicated. I can group all that. And now that is a vector tree. I can scale that as big or as little as I want, and obviously as a vector, so never going to get any sort of scaling problems from it. Right, so we're going to go a little bit more complicated this time, and we're going to try and recreate this bird again, just using the pen tool. Again, it's going to be exactly the same. So what we learned in like the first level and the second level, you should be able to apply to this and be able to make this yourself without actually watching this part of the video. But we're going to get into it anyway. So again, we're going to be using the Bezier Curve straight line tool. And we are going to be drawing the body first. So again, we'll just rough him in. And then we just push and pull the paths out. So you see you've got this little weird line I was curving up there. You can just bring the arm out there, and we can just snap that back into place. But we're still just roughing in now the shape. And let's just pull his back up a little bit. I'll probably delete that node. That one can probably go. Let's have a look. Yeah. What I like to do as well, see, if I show you that node again. So that node I just deleted there, even though it looks all right like that, when you click off, it's got a bit of a point to it. So you can't just go in, you know, you can auto smooth it and tidy it up. But delete it first, see how it looks. And yeah, see, that's just, it's still perfect. It just hasn't got that little point there. So I am fine with just deleting it and removing it. So we will fill the bird in the same color. I'll take the stroke off. Now we'll do the front wing, and we can just duplicate that then to create the back wing. So we'll keep it at the point at the top at the moment. Here we go, just a few points. Round him up there. Again, we'll just auto smooth these ones, see how it looks. Not bad. We'll bring it back in there. If it wants to, maybe click it, and I'll delete that one. Curve it there. Can I delete that? Yep. Now, deleting that one, see, has caused a bit of a problem up here because I haven't got many of the nodes. So if I just double click there to pop a node in there and then delete it, that is much better. Can we put a bit of a bend on that? See how we've got a little bit of a point there. Let's see if we can delete that and see if it'll keep the shape. Yes, it has. And again, there, we delete this one, it might not keep its shape. So we can just try other things. You can auto smooth. No, not happy with that. What's that one? It's obviously not a corner. There you go, that one I'll do. So that is the, well, it's just another smooth, basically, another auto smooth. And it's, again, just taking your time to make sure everything looks good. Okay, let's pop him over there and we will fill that with that color. And I'll just press Control and D, which it just duplicates. And we will fill that with the back color. And you'll see that we can just rotate that and put that in place. So we've got the wings and we've got the body. We want to press page up just to bring the body up another level. Page up again. Oh, I got the wrong thing selected. I want to bring that down to the bottom. And this will go, I'm just turn snapping off. It's going to go about there. Okay, now it's just the beak, the feet, and the eyes. With the eyes, if you're doing something circular, it is just as easy, well, it's the easiest thing to use, is just to use the create circle. And we will make this white. And we'll duplicate that, shrink that down, and we'll make that blue. And we'll put that there. Again, with the beak, it's just that. Obviously, we can bring the back in a little bit if you want to, but it's going to be hidden behind. Let's see if I can select it, which is not letting me. There we go. So that's going to go about there, and we'll fill that with that. So what you can do here, if you plan on designing this file to cut out on your laser cutter, and obviously this perfectly straight triangle, if you cut that out, it's not going to fit on the face properly. See how it follows the curve there? And it does in the picture if you put it like that, but if you laser cut it, it's not going to work. I'll show you a good little trick here. Instead of trying to get the right pattern in there, or the right shape, I should say, I'm going to duplicate the body, so Control D, and I'm just going to pop that roughly about there. And if we select them both, so whatever path is on the top will delete that shape from the bottom. So at the moment you can see it is just a triangle. With the both selected, I can now just go path difference. Now see, I always cut the shape out, just cut that curve in there. And then we pop that out. So when you laser cut that out, that'll just fit in place perfectly. And what else did we want to do? The feet. Let's do the feet. And again, exactly the same thing as we did for the beak. Just two little triangles. We'll bring that out, that in. Can we get away with just rounding off ever so slightly? Yeah, I don't want such a sharp point, see, on the feet. We'll fill that the same color. would help if that was selected. Fill with that color. And just make sure they're both in the right place. So there and there. Again, I'm going to duplicate the body, Control D. And then didn't think it'd work because they're two separate ones. Then we group these, look at path, and we'll just union them so they're just one object. And then we'll go path and difference. That's the feet. So there we go. You can add the little speckles and everything in, but like I said, if you want laser cut in, you're just going to paint them in separately. Same with the eyes. Probably best you get away with painting them. But yeah, if you want to laser cut and pop them on top, that is completely up to you. So there we go, guys. It's like 3 different levels of using the pen tool in Inkscape. Like I said, just have a play around with it, have a mess around with it. It's so easy just to turn a basic shape in like that, you know, into something completely different. Like that, auto smooth them, do whatever you need to them. There's so much you can do with it. But what I've shown you there, that should be able to give you the basis of being able to copy pretty much anything. Just take your time, draw as many as you need, or, you know, as little as you need, and just get used to basically roughing in the shape, and then just editing it afterwards. So get something simple like I did with the tree at first, rough it in, and then yeah, just edit the nodes, edit the path, and get the desired shape you want. Alright, so I tried to make this as easy as possible. I didn't want this to be too long, but at the same time, I did want to try and make it as easy to follow as possible, you know, and give you as much information using the pen tool as I could. Give it a try, guys. As I said, I do hope this video does help you and gives you a bit more confidence using Inkscape and the pen tool. And again, any questions or anything, just put it down in the comments section. There's an email address in the About Me. If you don't want to put it in the comments, if you want to email me, just email me. I will get back to you. And yeah, thank you very much for watching the video. If you've made it this far, definitely give it a like. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you're already subscribed, then go and check out some of my other videos. Alright, so yeah, I'll end here. Again, I hope you enjoyed it, guys. And we'll see you in the next video, whenever that will be. All have a good ta-ra now.